the concern that I have is that it's not that we have a long-standing policy out of other courts of this state that say that the real parties in interest here are the voters. Now, what I want to know is that and this 112 has a provision which says that some voters' votes may be ignored. And what I am concerned about is in what is the boundaries upon which the Secretary or the Commission could exercise its discretion and have those voters ignored. And I pose to you that in this particular presidential election, doesn't it revolve around the Electoral College and the fact that the prejudice that's involved here is the prejudice of not allowing Florida's votes to get counted?
Well, Mr. Chief Justice, the beginning point here is that there are 6 million voters, of course, and the focus here is on 72,000 of them in 3 selected counties. The Attorney General started out by saying that the Attorney General's position is that all the votes in the state of Florida be counted. But that, of course, is not what is underway at this point. The problem with respect to the electoral votes in Florida only occurs if the status quo is maintained, if the votes cannot be certified, if the contest procedure cannot begin.
Well, would they have to be certified today?
Well,
under the federal scheme, is there a mandatory certification today?
Well, Mr. Chief Justice, it's governed by Florida law as far as certification is concerned.
But what I'm concerned about is the ramifications under the federal statutes, which is your opposition says here is December the 12th, or 6 days before December 18th. Now, what I want to know is on what date does the Secretary take the position that her duty to certify those votes is going to be jeopardized, and what is the basis of that jeopardy if the votes aren't certified on X date?
Respectfully, Mr. Chief Justice, the Secretary is governed by the Florida statutes. She is mandated to certify the election results 7 days after the election and then to pick up the overseas ballots later. Now, the question that you're asking, I can't exactly answer because what you're now balancing is the right of the counting process versus the right of the contest process. I can't, Your Honor, I don't know how to answer that question.
Is the rights of those voters who may not have their votes counted if we don't honor the